So here we are playing a hidden gem on the PlayStation 1. Oh yeah. Got the Rockstar logo right there. This is before Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. Have a little nice introduction right here, and for those of you who have played this game before, you probably definitely recognize that introduction. The hidden gem that we're playing right here is Thrasher Skate and Destroy. Now, when you think of skating games for the PlayStation, you immediately think of Tony Hawk, and all those Tony Hawk games for the most part. I'm suspecting that this is probably a little introduction movie right here. It has a little skating videos, which was quite the popular thing back in the day, especially the fisheye effect. Check that out. And this right here is the main menu, and this game is pretty damn cool. Let's check it out. These are your characters that you can actually choose. I actually did own this game back in the day, and I used to play the hell out of it. I used to always pick this character named Roach. Yeah, you can actually change his name if you don't like the name. Reson, but for now we're going to start off at the hometown industrial stage, and let's check that out. And pretty much gives you like a little objective. I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pretty much score 5,000 or more in order to achieve going to the next stage. And, this game right here, this is what it looks like. At first, that's one thing I really like about the game is the physics. You can actually throw yourself off the skateboard and fling yourself around like a ragdoll. That's pretty freaking awesome. I do remember that back in the day. You can actually hold down the L2, R1, whatever top buttons on the controller you want, and it just flings around like a ragdoll. It's pretty awesome. And check this out. Yeah, how you like that, you son of a bitch? Ooh, break your neck. That's probably my favorite part about the game. The game is just pure awesome. Well, with all seriousness, the game is actually pretty cool. I haven't played it for years, so for me, I'm playing it like shit because I haven't played it in like forever. But once you get hang of the controls, because the controls are quite a bit different than Tony Hawk, the game's actually really good. So here we have a half pipe right here. This is where you can actually probably get some points if you don't break your ass trying, because that's basically what I just did right there. It's one of those games that takes quite a bit of practice, so you're not going to be able to like really jump into it right away and do what you as you can see right there. So yeah, this game probably doesn't look the greatest, but I'm telling you, if you pick this game up and play it, you're going to have fun with it. Another thing that's really cool about this game is the music. It has a really, really good soundtrack. So I'm more of a fan of the soundtrack on this game than any of the Tony Hawk games. It actually has a really, really good soundtrack. This reminds me of something that you would see in an indie game nowadays. Like, you just skate around and break your freaking back and your arm, and, this is freaking fun to play. I mean, check this out. You have to learn the controls. You really do. And I tell you, I haven't played this in years, but still, it's fun to play, even if you're not taking it serious. So as soon as I think of Hidden Gem on the PlayStation 1, this is the game that comes to mind. There's absolutely no way that this game right here does not make a Hidden Gem list on the PlayStation. And if you've seen that introduction before, you know what this game is. Oh yeah, this game right here. The little character caveman looking guy with the pink hair, Tamba. Look at that. What a great little introduction right there. This game was like, it might have been my all-time favorite PlayStation game. To be honest, this game was awesome. And then we have a little digitized looking little guy right there. And this has a little bit of, how should I say, a little bit of role-playing element, but with a lot of platforming element to it. So it's a really weird hybrid game that very, very enjoyable to play, and I would love to see this series come back. There's actually 2 Tamba games. Unfortunately, I guess the developers fell apart. They just went their separate ways, or the company just never took off. And forgive me if I don't play that the greatest, because I haven't played this game in forever. There is a lot of rigging in this game, and this is pretty awesome. It combines a little bit of 3D polygons with 2D graphics, which is really cool. I'll tell you, this is the best platformer game on the PlayStation, bar none. This is it. Again, there is a lot of reading in the game, so prepare to get your glasses out. And it's worth it, because this game is awesome. break all these little purple things right here. Check out the 3D-ness. Look at that. And then, of course, they always had a little cutscenes in between certain parts of the game, which it really makes the game stick out. It makes the game really, really enjoyable to play. I mean, this is probably... I love the graphics on this game. This is probably my favorite PlayStation games in terms of like enjoyable graphics. Just look at it. This is really, really enjoyable to look at. I'll consider eye candy on the PlayStation. And it's very, very rare that you get eye candy and a very, very good game at the same time. This is it right here. I'll say, if you never played this game before, this is something you have to play. And this little tornado thing is going to take me to the other side of the fence right here. This game is definitely amazing. And here we have another hidden gem on the PlayStation. This is definitely a game that made my list. One of my all-time favorite PS1 games. You're about to see it in a second. Yeah, let's skip over all these little fancy introductions right here. And for those of you who have played this game before, you might recognize this little CGI introduction. If not, it's a game called Roll Cage. It is perhaps one of the best racing games on the PlayStation 1. Definitely a hidden gem. Not so many people actually got a chance to play this game. It was definitely very, very underrated. Alright, so we're going to be playing some Roll Cage right here. And the whole concept of this game is you have like a little vehicle right here that actually has big enough tires that you can actually flip around all the way around. They're like, you can drive no matter if you flip your car over or not. It's pretty cool. Here we are playing Roll Cage. This game is definitely a hidden gem on the PlayStation. It's one of my favorite games of all. Look at that. Super fast paced. Let's check this out. Well, I remember, I still own the game, by the way, but I remember when I first played this on a demo disc, I was like, holy shit, I gotta buy this game. And I still own it. I own the second. There's two Roll Cage on the PlayStation, just 1 and 2. And they're both really, really good. And you also have little special powers, so kind of like Mario Kart in a way. You can actually shoot different powers off. And check that out. You have little missiles, you can blow up your enemy. The graphics are freaking awesome. I'm going the wrong way, so I have to, turn myself around right there, and you can actually drive up the freaking walls in this game. Check that out. It's super fast-paced. And, to play a super fast-paced racing game, there's probably only a few available on the PlayStation, probably Wipeout or something like that. But in my opinion, this game's like way funner to play than Wipeout. And you may call me crazy because I know Wipeout's the game for PlayStation if you want a fast-paced racer. It's like the game to go to, but in my opinion, I think this game is definitely the better game to play. And then we have this game right here. This game is, let's see if it comes up in a second right here. Okay, so this game right here is a very, very over-the-top game. And you would never expect this to be a hidden gem on the PlayStation, because it's a complete product placement. It's nothing but advertising Pepsi. That's all it does. But this game is so good. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's check it out. I'm going to show you. This is Pepsi Man on the PlayStation. And this released over in Japan. So, unfortunately, over in, I guess, Europe and over in North America, unfortunately, we never got this game. But, oh, man, it's a shame that we never got it. But if you ever import a game for the PlayStation, this is the one you want to import. I mean, this is the main menu. And as you can see, you have a little spinning Pepsi can right there. I mean, that right there is pretty cool. Now, before you actually start the game, you have a little video right here. Now, this guy is a fat son of a bitch. He has like a whole fridge full of Pepsi and has potato chips. The Pepsi Man is right here to save the day. So basically, apparently a superhero over in Japan. Was very, very popular. I don't know if he exists anymore over there, but there we have our stereotypical Pepsi driver in the Pepsi truck. He's talking to Pepsi Man, giving him instructions on, hey, wait a minute. I'm missing some Pepsi out of my truck. I need to get my Pepsi. Please help me out. I need to make my deliveries on time. And there's Pepsi Man to the rescue. He's going to go get the Pepsi. And this is the game right here. It's the most freaking ridiculous game ever, but it's actually fun as hell. Look at this. Bam! Get out of my way. Oh shit, I hit my car. Alright, so here we are collecting Pepsi for that Pepsi truck. Because that guy, he doesn't have enough Pepsi to deliver. We got a garbage truck throwing garbage at me. What the hell is going on here? You gotta jump over the bush. You gotta trespass on people's property right here. This game is so ridiculous. Look at this. Got manhole covers popping out of the ground with some bum living inside the manhole cover. You got slid underneath the truck right here. This is like an early parkour game. This is ridiculous. I mean, look, oh shit. I broke someone's house. I better get out of here before I get sued. I gotta run through this little area over here. Bam! I mean, what the hell? I'm in a trash can. What did I tell you? This game is so over the top. You got the really, really cool song in the background, Pepsi Man. Everything and every single thing about this game is freaking awesome. The music, the character, the freaking graphics are really cool. I mean, look at this. I love this game. This game is definitely a true hidden gem on the PlayStation. When you know what? I never actually played this back in the day because I never knew it even existed. But I played this game recently, and I'm like, holy crap, this game is awesome. I have furniture being thrown at me. I mean, look at this. Here we are again. We got Slay. Oh man, that was close. Alright, this is the end of the level right here, and there's like quite a few different levels for this game. This game is pretty damn amazing. And now it's time to drink a Pepsi.